Kasirye Breeders Mitiana, welcome to the channel. Kasirye Breeders Mitiana, wano ku YouTube. Twabagamba Kasirye Breeders Mitiana tusangibwa mu Tamu, that is Mitiana district. Ekyalo bakiyita Nakaziba. Leero njagadde mbaweeko omu ku mukozi, one of our staff members, the man behind, the brains behind this farm. Atubuulire engeri gyetusobola okulabiriramu ensolo zaffe nga sinaba tugenda enjagala yeyanjulire atubuli ne kikyakola ku farm akola ngaani. Sebo
Kasirye Breeders Mitiana, amanya gange bampita Omugisa Robert. Nkulira ente ezawano, ndabirira ente livestock section. Nkolanga supervisor wente mu kulabirira ebisoro byaffe, feeding, cleaning, maintaining hygiene in the area, how we manage the calves after birth, how we clean our floors from in the crowds. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ainomgisha Robert. Is the supervisor livestock. Kasirye Breeders, we have 3 sections mainly. We have the goat section, we also have the dairy section and poultry. Now is the supervisor livestock. Robert, yes, I want to tell the viewers and the fellow farmers, when a cow is born and we get maybe a calf, how do you look after that calf?
Yeah.
From day one.
From day one, when a cow gives birth to a young one,
yes,
we should ensure that that cow takes the first milk from its mother.
Yes.
We should ensure that a cow gets adequate colostrum from its mother, because that colostrum, yes, it maintains the immune system of the calf. So that after getting enough colostrum from its mother, yes, it is not going to dilate, it is going to grow strong,
yes,
it is going to fatten.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Maybe the viewers are interested to know what quantum of colostrum should you give to a calf, because remember, some of these are high milk producing cows. Because a cow will give you colostrum up to 10 liters here. Do you give all the 10 liters to the calf?
No, it is not like that. After birth, a calf is supposed to take 3 liters in the morning and 3 liters in the evening. So those are 6 liters a day.
Yes.
So it is supposed to take 6 liters, 6 liters of milk a day.
That means if we milk the cow 3 times a day, so after birth, at least a calf is supposed to get maybe 2 in the morning, then 2 in the afternoon.
Midday,
yes.
2 in the evening.
Yeah, okay. For it to be able to, okay.
To grow strong.
To grow stronger, basically, because. So the next question is then after, are we supposed to, do we leave the calf to suck the mother?
That question, it is a good question. Sometimes to people who suggest to graze their animals on a free range system, it is possible to allow the calf to suckle its mother.
Yes.
And for the zero grazing system, it is possible to use
the bottle
bucket feeding using a nipple bucket.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But in the first season, when it has just been born, what we normally do, I think, we leave it to first of all suck the mother. And the reason why you want it to suck the mother is that to stimulate the hormones, the milk-producing hormones, and also to communicate to the mother that a calf has been born. Yeah. So it is time for you to produce the milk. Yes. That's what we normally do. You can do that for the first day, but also why we use the bottle feeding system is because we don't want the calf to overfeed on a lot of milk. Because if it is a lot of milk, then what will happen is that it will be infectious to the calf, and which we don't want it to happen. Yes. Remember, this calf, we are just developing the immune system. The immune system keeps on what? Keeps on growing, basically. Then also, still about the calf management after, how is it supposed to be cared for after it is being born? Where it is sleeping, what do you normally do?
Where they sleep, we ensure that they have enough beddings. So we may use the dry grass, or we may use these dry banana leaves.
Yes.
In Runyankole bagaita amasansa.
Okay. But point to note, our viewers, if you are using the dry grass, you have to make sure that the grass you are using, one, is free from ticks. Because at the end of the day, we are not supposed to introduce ticks to this calf. Remember, its immune system is very low. So what you need to do before a calf is being born, you have to prepare early enough for it. That means you dry the grass, you spray the grass, you ensure that you disinfect the area, the calf pen, to ensure that the calf pen is clean, thoroughly clean, no pesticide allowed at all, basically. So when the calf pen is clean, that's when the calf, and also why you put the grass, that the calf has to be in a warm area. Of course, you can even use your blanket or your mattress, depending on how you're going to clean it, basically. The most important thing is the calf to be in a warm area. Then also, in the room of the calf, why it has to be warm? Because if it is cold, the calf will develop pneumonia. Which you don't want to happen, basically. Then also, the room of the calf is supposed to be having what we call palate. The calf is supposed to be up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that when it urinates, the unit can get out. So they're not supposed to sleep in the urine. You get the point. Yes. Then also what he forgot about, when the calf is born, remember the umbilical cord is like a wound. And the diseases of the calf always pass through the umbilical cord. All the infections always pass through the umbilical cord. So what do you have to do? So what you have to do is that on the umbilical cord, you have to put either wood spray or iodine to avoid infection through the umbilical cord. Yeah. That's very important. Because remember, the calf, the immune system is still very low. You have to think about that. Okay. Then you keep on giving it milk. Yeah. Yes. So at what time do you introduce the dry for you to start eating the dry foods?
The dry food, the dry matter.
Yes.
After you have seen a calf have started picking like these dry beddings. Yeah. It is when you start introducing the feeds for the calves.
Yes. Okay. You see, you have to introduce then also plus water, but you are supposed to give it water all the time. Yeah. Because if you give it water all the time, it will end up diureting. But also, Judy, how are you? But also one point to note is that these calves, especially for people who have born with the calves, a lot of calves at the same time, the calves have a tendency, especially if they have not been given enough milk, they have a tendency of licking themselves or licking each other, especially on the ears. You get the point. That is a very dangerous scenario. You shouldn't allow cows to be in close conversation with each other. When you do allow that, what will happen? This fur, remember this fur, you see this fur will be sucked by the what? By the calf. And when it is sucked by the calf, what is normally happen? It creates balls. And when it creates balls within the intestines, it will block the small intestine. That means the digestion system won't be complete at all. So you have to avoid such a scenario of them blocking the small intestine and the digestion failing to be complete. So that means that it will be gutted, and the end result will be diarrhea, and after diarrhea, the calf will die. Here, the calf needs constant care. The most important critical stage in the calf is the first 2 weeks after birth. Once you exceed the first 2 weeks after birth, then the calf has already developed enough immunity for it to what? To grow, and also to be very, very well, basically, and also be able to jump. You get it? Then also, I think then also deworming. At what time do you deworm the calf, basically?
Deworming, most of the times the deworming is done after 2.5 months. 2.5 months when you should deworm your cows. But if you see there is a serious sickness, you can deworm that animal and isolate it from others.
Yes. So that's what we normally say. Then also it is important in terms of raising the calf, it is very important and also quite very important to ensure that sanitation is key. Are we together? All diseases that affect the calf are coming depending on the failure to manage what we call a proper sanitation.
Failure to maintain proper sanitation.
Yes.
At the area.
Yes, you see the sanitation here. These are mature cows, but you see the place here. It is dry, it is clean. Sanitation is very important. Otherwise, your calf would develop what we call black water, basically. But we can also immunize your calf against clostridial diseases. This immunization is there. So these ones are normally affecting calves, especially the young calves. So we can also do that, also immunize the calf against clostridial diseases. This will prevent the calf from getting or falling sick. And what is that? Then beyond at least a period, I think beyond a period of maybe 1 month, after the calf has really steadily managed, you can even increase the milk to maybe, I can say, something like maybe to 8 liters a day, if you can afford that. At Cassia Breeders, we give them 8 liters a day because we want them to grow very fast. Once they grow very fast, then we have to gain, because for us, we are into business, basically. So that's why we are telling you, calf management is very. Remember, why are we emphasizing calf management? A calf is the profitability at the farm, basically. So once you fail to manage the calf very well, then the future of the farm is not there. So it is very important for you to manage your calf. Once you manage your calf very well, then you are maintaining what we call a steady profitability of the cow, which is very, 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 very important, basically. As they said, the future of young children is into the what? The cows. So basically, that's our topic for today. I want to discuss about calf management, and that will be able, because we have got a lot of increasing reports that people are losing their calves, which is a very bad scenario. People are not supposed to lose their calves. The numbers have to grow, because when the numbers grow, that's the only way we can be able to charge what we call profitability. I normally tell you about bonding with animals. You see how I'm bonding with these animals. They are free with me. When you bond with the animals, one, productivity will be high, and they also grow faster because they will be living what we call a calm environment. So thank you very much, Mr. Robert. Please, it is time for milking. You go and do the milking. We pack the milk. We have to go with the milk up to Kampala. So thank you very much, and also educating the nation. Cassia Breeders, Mitiana. Cassia Breeders, Mitiana.
Yeah, Cassia Breeders, Mitiana, we have good breeds.
Yes.
Purposely for milk production.
Yeah.
Our clients come and support us. We give you a good breed, and it gives you wonders at your farm. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.